Introduction: The Timeless Wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. It's the year 170 AD. The Roman Empire stretches across continents, and at its helm sits a man named Marcus Aurelius. He's not just any ruler. He's a philosopher king, a man who wielded immense power, yet spent his nights writing notes to himself about humility, self-control, and the fleeting nature of life. These notes, never intended for publication, became one of the most profound books ever written, Meditations. But here's the twist. Marcus Aurelius wasn't writing for us. He was writing for himself. These were his private reflections, his struggles, his reminders to stay grounded in a world of chaos. And today, nearly 2,000 years later, his words still resonate because they speak to the universal struggles we all face: stress, failure, uncertainty, and the quest for meaning. So, why should you care? Because Marcus Aurelius wasn't just a philosopher. He was a human being, just like you and me. And his journey holds the key to unlocking a life of peace, purpose, and resilience. Why this book matters. In a world that's constantly changing, Meditations offers something rare: timeless wisdom. It's not a self-help book filled with quick fixes or motivational quotes. It's a raw, honest exploration of what it means to be human. Marcus Aurelius didn't have all the answers, but he asked the right questions. Questions like, how can I stay calm in the face of adversity? How can I live a life of virtue in a world that often rewards the opposite? And how can I find meaning in a life that's so short? These are questions we all grapple with, and that's what makes this book so powerful. What to expect? In this audiobook, we'll dive deep into the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, broken into 4 key chapters. Each chapter will explore a different aspect of his philosophy, from self-reflection and resilience to the nature of the world and the importance of daily practices. But this isn't just a history lesson. It's a practical guide to living a better life. Whether you're dealing with stress, seeking purpose, or simply trying to become a better person, Marcus Aurelius has something to offer you. Why listen to this audiobook? Let's be honest. Life is hard. We all face challenges, whether it's a demanding job, a difficult relationship, or just the daily grind. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, to lose sight of what really matters. That's where Marcus Aurelius comes in. His teachings remind us that we have the power to control our thoughts, to find peace in the present moment, and to live a life of virtue. And the best part? You don't need to be a philosopher to understand his message. His words are simple, practical, and deeply human. A personal note. Before we dive in, I want to share something personal. When I first read Meditations, I was going through a tough time. I felt lost, overwhelmed, and unsure of my direction. But Marcus's words gave me clarity. They reminded me that I have the power to choose how I respond to life's challenges. And that's what I hope this audiobook does for you. Whether you're listening to this during your morning commute, while you're working out, or just before bed, my goal is to make Marcus's wisdom accessible, relatable, and actionable. Let's begin. So, are you ready to embark on this journey? To explore the mind of one of history's greatest thinkers? To discover how his teachings can transform your life? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Self-Reflection and Inner Strength. 1. The importance of self-awareness. Marcus Aurelius believed that the foundation of a good life is self-awareness. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Let's break this down. How often do we blame others for our problems? Our boss, our partner, even the weather? Marcus reminds us that true power lies not in controlling the world around us, but in controlling our own thoughts and reactions. Think about it. When you're stuck in traffic, you can either get frustrated or use that time to listen to an audiobook or reflect on your day. The traffic is the same, but your response is entirely within your control. This is the essence of self-awareness. A practical exercise. Take a moment to reflect on your day. What went well? What didn't? And most importantly, how did you respond to the challenges you faced? By becoming more aware of your thoughts and actions, you can start to make better choices. 2. Accepting what you cannot control. One of Marcus's most famous teachings is the idea of focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you can't. He wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This means that suffering comes not from the events themselves, but from our resistance to them. For example, if you're dealing with a difficult person, you can't control their behavior, but you can control how you respond. You can choose to stay calm, to be kind, and to focus on solutions rather than problems. A story to illustrate. Imagine you're on a boat in the middle of the ocean. The wind is blowing, the waves are crashing, and you're trying to steer the boat. But here's the thing. You can't control the wind or the waves. All you can control is how you steer the boat. This is the essence of Marcus's teaching. 3. Building resilience. Marcus Aurelius faced countless challenges as a ruler: wars, political intrigue, and personal loss. Yet, he saw every obstacle as an opportunity to grow. He said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This is the essence of resilience. When life knocks you down, you don't stay down. You get back up, stronger and wiser. Think of a time when you faced a difficult situation. Did it break you, or did it make you stronger? Marcus reminds us that every challenge is a chance to build our inner strength. A practical tip: next time you face a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow? By shifting your perspective, you can turn obstacles into opportunities. Chapter 2. The Nature of the World and Humanity. 1. The interconnectedness of all things. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the idea that everything in the universe is connected. He wrote, "What is not good for the hive is not good for the bee." This means that our actions have consequences, not just for ourselves, but for the world around us. When we act with kindness and integrity, we contribute to the greater good. But when we act selfishly, we harm not only others, but also ourselves. A thought experiment. Imagine you're standing in a forest. Every tree, every plant, every animal is connected in a delicate balance. If one part of the ecosystem is harmed, the entire forest suffers. The same is true for humanity. We're all part of a larger community, and our actions ripple out into the world. 2. The impermanence of life. One of Marcus's most powerful teachings is the idea that nothing lasts forever. He wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This might sound morbid, but it's actually liberating. When we realize how short life is, we stop wasting time on trivial things. We focus on what truly matters: our relationships, our passions, and our growth. A personal reflection. Think about the people you love. When was the last time you told them how much they mean to you? Life is short, and we never know how much time we have. Marcus reminds us to cherish every moment. 3. The common good. Marcus Aurelius believed that we are all part of a larger community. He wrote, "What brings no benefit to the hive brings none to the bee." This means that true happiness comes from contributing to the well-being of others. Whether it's through small acts of kindness or larger efforts to make the world a better place, we all have a role to play. A call to action. What's one thing you can do today to make someone else's life better? It doesn't have to be big. Even a smile or a kind word can make a difference. Chapter 3. Virtue and Moral Integrity. 1. Living a virtuous life. For Marcus Aurelius, the ultimate goal in life was to live with virtue. He believed in 4 key virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom is about making good decisions. Courage is about facing challenges with bravery. Justice is about treating others fairly. And temperance is about self-control. Together, these virtues form the foundation of a good life. A practical exercise. At the end of each day, ask yourself, did I act with wisdom today? Did I show courage? Did I treat others with fairness? Did I practice self-control? By reflecting on these questions, you can start to align your actions with your values. 2. The power of rational thinking. Marcus often reminded himself to think clearly and logically. He wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This means that our thoughts shape who we are. If we fill our minds with negativity, we become negative. But if we focus on positive, rational thoughts, we become more balanced and peaceful. A practical tip: next time you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this thought helpful? Is it true? By questioning your thoughts, you can gain clarity and peace. 3. Humility and modesty. Despite being one of the most powerful men in the world, Marcus Aurelius remained humble. He wrote, "You are just a soul carrying around a corpse." This might sound harsh, but it's a reminder that no matter how much wealth or power we have, we're all human. We all have flaws, and we all face the same ultimate fate. Humility keeps us grounded and helps us stay connected to others. A personal reflection: think about the people you admire. What qualities do they have? Chances are they're humble, kind, and grounded. These are the qualities that truly matter. Chapter 4: Daily Practices and Mindfulness. 1. Morning and Evening Reflections. Marcus Aurelius believed in starting and ending each day with purpose. He wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This simple practice can transform your life. By setting intentions in the morning and reflecting on your actions in the evening, you create a sense of purpose and accountability. A practical exercise: every morning, take 5 minutes to set an intention for the day. It could be something as simple as "I will be kind today," or "I will focus on what I can control." At night, reflect on how the day went. Did you live up to your intention? What can you improve tomorrow? 2. Staying present in the moment. In a world full of distractions, Marcus reminds us to stay present. He wrote, "Confine yourself to the present." This means letting go of regrets about the past and worries about the future. When we focus on the present moment, we find peace and clarity. A practical tip: try this. For the next 5 minutes, focus entirely on your breath. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to the present. This simple practice can help you stay grounded throughout the day. 3. Gratitude and contentment. Finally, Marcus teaches us to appreciate what we have. He wrote, "When you are distressed by an external thing, it's not the thing itself that troubles you, but your judgment of it." Gratitude shifts our perspective. Instead of focusing on what we lack, we focus on what we have. And in doing so, we find contentment. Every night, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. It could be a good meal, a kind word, or simply the fact that you're alive. Over time, this practice can transform your outlook on life. Your journey starts now. Recap of key lessons. We've covered a lot in this audiobook, from self-reflection and resilience to the importance of daily practices. But here's the thing: Marcus Aurelius didn't write Meditations to give us all the answers. He wrote it to remind us that the answers lie within us. A personal story: when I first read Meditations, I was going through a tough time. I felt lost, overwhelmed, and unsure of my direction. But Marcus's words gave me clarity. They reminded me that I have the power to choose how I respond to life's challenges. And that's what I hope this audiobook has done for you. If you found value in this audiobook, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more timeless wisdom and practical insights. Share this with someone who needs a little inspiration, and let's build a community of growth and positivity together. Remember, the journey to a better life begins with a single step. As Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Thank you for listening, and remember, you have the power to change your life. One thought, one action, one day at a time.